Good afternoon, Lori. I'm here just to show you my most recent journal that I'm getting ready to put into my Etsy shop. And it looks like my camera's doing something crazy. So I hope that doesn't ruin my recording. This is a journal that I built in the cover of a vintage Reader's Digest condensed book. And there's a little bit of wear on the cover, but I didn't feel like I wanted to cover up. I just like the way these covers are decorated. I get very excited when I can find one that has a design on it. I have a couple of plain ones, like a deep burgundy color that are beautiful, but these are kind of cool with the design. And it had a little bit of, had two little tiny pinholes in the spine. But let me just tell you, I just put a little lace here, put a little old-fashioned buckle on it, and you can cinch the book as you start to fill it, and it gets fluffier and fluffier. I thought that might be handy. And so on the back of the spine, there were just two little pinholes. So what I did was just take some washi tape that matches what I have put inside the book and glued that down with some, I believe I used the, I always forget the name of this glue. Art glitter glue. It throws me off because there's no glitter. It's just glue. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. There's a couple of spots where there's a little bit of wear, but the book and the spine's very solid. So I did it in blues. The paper pad that I used is by Stamperia. I'm not sure if that's the correct pronunciation. And it's called Blue Land. And there's a gentle decorating of faith-inspired things throughout the journal. And so on the inside cover, I put this really nice soft wallpaper that I had and some lace to create a pocket. And then we start right in with, let me bring my camera down a little. I think that might be a little better. Starting with the pages. There's 3 signatures, so there's more than 50 pages in the book. And this has a little belly band with a little tag made from the paper pack. And this page is from a book on flowers. Over here, I just have a little piece of the cardstock attached at the top, and then a few journaling items, cards tucked under. And this is a page from a manners book that I just think is cute, so I occasionally will add that to the journals I'm working on. And I just have here the Psalms, and then a little, I keep finding little hot glue strings, a little cluster there on the side of that page. There's plenty of journaling room in this book. Then some matching duct tape, and then there's a page, well, not a page, well, I guess it is a page. I don't think it comes apart. Like the S&H green stamps, you did over 2 pages and they came apart. These are called Blue Chip. Of course, this goes with the blue book. And the paper clips have flags, and then just some ephemera attached to some of the pages. This is a little recipe page. And I put in some just plain white. I didn't want to grunge it up too much because the book is blue and white, and I kind of like the brightness of that. This is 24-pound copier paper. And this is some of the Blue Land paper pack. And I've got a little cluster there on the edge of that tip out. The paper is really very pretty, especially if you like blue. And a pocket on the back of this page with some journaling cards and a playing card. And this pocket says inspiration. The stitching in the book throughout is either light blue or teal blue. Got a glassine pocket that I put some gesso on that you can then write on the pockets if you should desire. A couple of journaling cards in that pocket. I think I'll keep one of those because I know the other pocket needs a card. And another tip out. Little corner pocket here says grow in him, with a large journaling card, and on the back the scripture, be still and know that I am God, Psalm 46:10. It just tucks in there. And that bench I think is so pretty. And then this other bag that makes a pocket. There's a little journaling card in there. A lot of pages that you can write and journal on, draw, art on. Another recipe card, and then a page with some antique utensils and whatnots on it. And then this is a little pocket here with just a little decorating on the front. And this is a little page from, this was from a Joanna Basford calendar. And just tuck that in there. And just some Tim Holtz ephemera. Some stamping. Getting myself all caught in my cheesecloth here. A lot of these pages you could use as glue pages. Rejoice in the Lord, another journaling card. This is a vintage recipe page. This is a page from a gardening book. And then I did pull out a couple pages of scripture that are tucked underneath this little tuck spot. I love this stamp. I thought that would look nice on that page. And you still have plenty of room to journal on that page. And the paper pack comes with several round discs with images of the paper. And you could certainly journal on that as well. And this is another tip out. Got a little coilless pin there with some vintage fabric that matches. And then of course there's plenty of journaling space there. And then a pretty image there with the little bird, the window. I have the Old Testament there. Another journaling disc, the flag paper clip, some more stamping. This little pocket says Jesus loves you. And a couple little journaling cards. This journaling card did a little cluster type decorating on that. And then this tips out as well. You've got another little pocket inside and a couple of journaling cards in that pocket. This is a Tim Holtz, he calls them paper dolls, I believe. Just glued on one of those retro vintage pages. And then I picked out this memory game card and included it because it has a blue elephant. And a large journaling card and just a little vintage looking photo. This is not authentic. This is a ephemera piece from Tim Holtz's line. But I thought she was cool, so put her in. And a smaller tip out. And a little journaling card clipped on the edge of this page. And here I have a double pocket. Not sure which is the best way for you to see that. Maybe this way. With 2 journaling cards. And of course you've got more room to add some other cards in there. And this page is stamped and then decorated with some washi tape. And more recipe cards. And here's a bit of scripture here. And then another tip out. And then we've got a journaling card at the bottom of this flower page. And got some vintage material, some cheesecloth, and a rusty pen. And then this paper clip has a little charm on it that says hope. And a smaller page from the Observer's book on wildflowers. And underneath is just a plain paper for journaling. Got a guest check and another little ephemera card, which I believe is from, it's like a business card size, from Tim Holtz's line. More room to journal. And then I put in a sheet from a church song book. I love to tell the story, one of my favorites. The Garden of My Heart. I'm not sure I know that one. And I thought this little card looked cute. Of course, you can journal on the back. And this little guy just holds another journaling card. And then we've got a little pocket here that says Faith, Family, and Friends with just a couple little ephemera stuck in there. And a little airmail sticker to just give that page a little color. Some more stamping. Very simple, plenty of room, beautiful paper. Got another Rolodex card tucked in. And then the edge of this page is decorated. Let's see if we can get that. There you go. Still plenty of room to write. And then some coffee dyed paper and a large tall pocket. You've got a game card and then a flash card in here. Another tip out. Another scripture. And then a pocket in the back with a couple more. Oh, I've got a vintage postcard here. It's Christmas, but it's blue. And I thought it was cool. It's dated 1911. So there you have it. This is my blue faith-inspired journal, which will be in my Etsy shop. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.